Yo, we here, man. The Graffiti Talk Show, a.k.a. Everything Counts, a.k.a.
We're
talking shit.
Yeah, working
AKA we're working on it.
We're working on it.
And we got our first motherfucking guest.
We got a fucking,
We got a fucking street legend, man. I hate that word, not legend. I'm going to say...
he's like all-around asshole.
A very important person over here. Shout to motherfucker STU AOB. What up? Let's get a round of applause. Come on. Yo, get the round of applause, man.
Hey. The fans just tuned in. You guys were late, but you made it.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks to guys. Thank you to the guys for having me over here. Everything Counts. You already know.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a little discussion. We're gonna get into things in a couple seconds. We're just trying to see where we're starting off at.
Yeah, what do you mean? You can't comment on that?
You can comment. Maybe because he's not signed in. He's a guest.
He's one of those guests. He's a guest.
He's one of those guests. 1, 2, 3.
You gotta
4,
talk
5,
into the mic
7,
a little
12,
bit.
Niggas.
See, lean back. That's good. Can you see it? Yeah, you good.
All right.
All right, guys. What's up? How you feeling? I'm fucking hot.
We're doing good. It's kind of hot in here, but it's like because we're all dressed for winter and the fucking heat is this is New York City heat.
Yeah, we're in the projects right now, so
Project Heat.
the project heat. What is that other noise you hear?
Oh shit.
Oh, you take that off, Stu. Take that off. I think you can hear the background.
The microphone shit. It's the background.
Is it? Yeah, that was it.
That was it.
You want the timer on, right?
Yeah, the timer. The timer. We should be. It should be like
20 minutes.
Yeah, we like 20. Like it's already like 7. All right, 23 more
We're
minutes.
up to 5 here.
All right. Welcome to episode number 4. We're working on a name still, but I'm sticking with the Graffiti Talk Show. I like that. What you think,
I
man?
like that everything counts.
It's a show that we talk
I think
about.
we could do
graffiti.
better. I
Everything
don't
count?
love it. You know, I'm liking it.
Yeah, I think you could talk into the mic a little bit better.
A little bit better.
I definitely
move
like the
it.
everything
Don't
counts
move
because
it.
everything does count when it comes to graph.
Yeah, you know that.
I like that.
I know
because
that.
then it also like encompasses like whatever else you want to talk about. It's not just
but I
graph.
feel like it's just
not limited to
it feels
just
like
graph.
it feels like a fake
But it
inspiration.
feels a little vague. Like it doesn't really convey the exact what the show is about too much, unless you kind of I don't know. You got to read into it.
We're working on it, man.
All right, give us your suggestions. Maybe we'll do
working
one
on
of
it.
you. Will you
Oh, you
steal
can't
one
even
of
hit
your?
this. Your face is covered.
We'll steal someone else's
Cover your
idea.
face like a Japanese woman. All right.
Japanese.
First thing we're gonna get into. So I actually it's funny that I've seen this for the first time. I know Stu's seen it man long ago. Cab didn't see it yet. Wild Style. We watched Wild Style a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
Get off your phone. All right, thanks.
No, I was get the fuck out.
No,
of here.
I'm joking.
Get off your phone.
So we watched Wild Style for the first time. I think I kind of fake seen it back in the days, but we actually watched it to like review it, and we're gonna speak about it. I didn't write too much stuff about it, but what are you gonna say about it, Cap?
I don't remember much of it. It's fucked up, I know. But I do have some notes here that I wanted to get answers to, and maybe if I ask these questions, people might know, and we'll find out.
Maybe. Let's see.
I'm just gonna put them out there. All right, so I guess I'll read off some of these questions.
You start first, and then I'll.
All right, so I put here, what yard is the opening scene with Lee doing the Zorro on the train?
What do you think?
What yard is that?
Stu? What do you think it's at?
Do you know?
Honestly, it looked like Brooklyn Yard.
The A line, maybe, right? That's what I
Yard
thought.
or whatever
It kind
it
of
is,
like
but-
they were in the Illy fucking.
I really can't tell you just because I'm not a part of that era, so I wasn't there, so I really wouldn't be able to. But for the information I got, it looked like it could be an Uptown Yard or the D Yard. You know, I don't know. Whichever one was more popular to those guys that was in that scene. You understand? I'm sure they used whatever was accessible to them. Because I don't think they got permission from the city to be in there.
That's what I was gonna ask you. You think they got permission?
Hell no.
You really think?
I really believe they did not. And if they did,
Sorry, guys.
that explains more the reason why they're stuck in that time and they're fucking toys. But anyway.
Yeah, I don't. That's probably because graffiti at that time. That shit came out 1981. So graffiti at that time was at like a fever pitch, as far as like the city hating it. The city was fucking really against it. So I don't know, but it's kind of
closer to a new evolution. You understand? Because
It was definitely a hot topic. It was new. It was controversial. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the first generation.
No,
It's
I'm
not
not.
the evolution of
That's not what I'm
graffiti,
speaking
it's
about. I'm
nothing
speaking
like
about as far as like. It was a real movie that came out, so you
Yes.
can't really. There's legal.
It was getting
things.
a lot of attention.
And what I'm saying is, I don't know about them filming illegally. That's what I'm
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
say. Like,
I mean, listen,
yeah.
maybe
There's no way they let them hit the trains. There's
That's
no
what I'm
way.
saying, on some right.
No way. No.
No, you don't
Who the
think so?
fuck you gotta know? What Jew do you gotta
It's a
fucking?
movie. It's a movie. What do you mean? What do you?
Bingo.
You can't say that.
I'm saying.
I'm just
They
saying,
obviously knew some Jew because a couple of them were fucking shooting the shit and taking the pictures. Shout out to Henry Chaffalant, right?
Shalalon.
Is he Jewish?
That sounds French, but I don't know.
French, but yeah,
But maybe it's
you know.
Chaffalant? How do you say it?
Chaffalant.
Chaffalant.
I never heard it.
I got his autograph.
And the other one, what's her name? Martha Cooper. She's Jewish, probably. You think?
Looks
It's usually
She
Jewish
looks
people.
She looks
not usually
you gotta
Jewish people, but
They're in like
she was
media.
Like into
She was
media, into pictures. You know, they were like
yes,
liberal.
That's what I'm saying. But when Jewish people get into like that kind of business stuff like that, they tend to change their name and use the acting name. So
Yeah,
so?
they do. Hell yeah,
yes, they do.
That's
But
a
they
lot
don't
of
want
them
you
do
to
that.
know.
But
Ralph Lauren.
Once again, like I said,
Alright, Ralph Lauren,
We
definitely.
were watching my
we're
dinner with
conscious
Andre.
people.
Both of those guys,
Hold
Wallace Shawn, like two first names. You know, but he's a Jew. You know he's a Jew. And the other guy,
But what are we going into? Jew talk now? But this is
Andre
graffiti. We're talking
Gregory.
about graffiti.
What?
Yes.
Shout to good Jewish graffiti writers. There's not a lot.
Yo, shouts to the Jews.
You think
man.
there's wait? Hold
I
on.
mean, you guys,
hold up.
you know, you do your
You
thing.
think there's any Hasidic Jew graffiti writers?
Hopefully.
I seen something on YouTube. It could have been fake, but
What about?
I think that's definitely somebody dressed up as a Hasidic.
That would be
that's a
kinda
smart.
funny.
That's
That's
a smart thing to do.
But I think they would be like mad offended.
They're the ultimate cheat code, though. You can
Yeah, right.
get away with mad shit dressed like a
Right?
Hasidic.
Yeah, you probably. Remember there was a hit.
I'm
Remember
not
that
gonna
hit?
lie, I thought about that before.
Me too. I thought about that.
Remember the hit? Do you remember that?
Every
I
graph
remember
writer.
The other
probably.
guy that got
Yup.
smoked in Jamaica, Queens, by a Hasidic Jew guy, bro.
But it was just a outfit.
No, it was that
It was a
hitman.
costume.
He was a very smart motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he pulled his car over. So the dude, there's an ill video of it. You see that Hasidic Jew guy get out the car,
Real
act like he's fixing his trunk, puts a hammer out, walks right up to the car and just kills the
Pop.
dude, and just walks back to his car, gets back in, and drives away.
Fire.
It's probably like a black dude. Probably, it wasn't even like a white guy. But
I remember they had a video of a FedEx dude doing that too.
yeah,
He
dude's
rang
wild.
the doorbell like.
Let's circle back. All right, so Wild Style, man.
Okay, next question. Oh, you want to talk about that
shit.
yard? I was
yard,
I was
yeah.
gonna go down the list of the questions I had.
Yeah,
bro.
but those were like questions you were supposed to like do research
supposed
and
to
find
do-
answers to them.
Yeah, I was
Like,
supposed to
trying
find answers to them, but I don't believe in myself enough to.
Yeah, but
be
you
able to
should
do
believe
that.
in yourself, man. So I wanted.
I should have called Les because I feel like he probably knows these things. Some of them.
We gotta have Les on like the fucking, you know,
Phone a
the
friend. Call
phone
a
of-
friend,
the
yeah.
phone to Les. We have to have him because he ain't really doing shit probably right now. So
Should I phone him?
shout to Les.
Shouts to Les, we love you.
He might answer. And I have speaker. I have that big speaker. No, so I wanted to say. So you watched? Did you finish Beat Street with him the other time?
Hell no.
No, we
Yeah.
did.
So to the listeners. So after we watched Wild Style, I was like, just watch Beat Street to show you how much better it is, and then that gave me the idea of doing the compare as far as like what a real movie looks like. You know what I'm saying? What a storyline and actual actors, and what I don't know what's the
Wild
deal.
Style was really all over the place.
It was crazy.
It wasn't like a consistent story.
It was crazy. Did it have a story?
It was like scenes. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
It
was
was like
scenes.
some shit happened with the girl. The girl cheated on him with the
Yeah,
other
yeah.
somebody
It was a
else or
fake story
something.
scene.
But
They
it didn't
tried
really
make
lead
it
to
another
nothing.
Story scene, but you gotta remember, guys, this is 81.
No, but that don't mean nothing, man.
Yes,
what
it
you
does,
talking about?
bro.
What is
This is
81?
real
They made
shit.
mad shit in 81. What are you
81 was
talking
my
about?
dinner with Andre too.
Yeah, my dinner Logic came out.
through-
That 81?
Through
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
through real movie sets and all that. Like I said, this is a backdoor.
Alright.
This is someone personally doing it, I believe.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
This is
dope
not
for what it
like
is, no matter what.
No.
A film company to
Nobody's
back-
done anything better since fucking
That's what I believe. So,
Star Wars.
But Star, you never saw Star Wars, they said, right?
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, he needs to go to
Star
hell.
Wars is a better.
But-
Yeah, that's
super better
blasphemy.
directing.
No, that's like the
I've
best.
seen, I've seen
documentary.
bits and pieces there.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little
Iconic
review,
clips.
probably maybe not next week, but soon about Star Wars. We got to do it in depth because Star
Yes,
Wars.
Yes, yes, that's a legendary.
That shit is a lot of things
That's
that
big.
took place that
Yeah,
spawned
gotta
from that
go-
movie.
We gotta go scene for scene.
We're talking about the cab shit, but we're not going to that. Let's talk about Wild Style versus
Wild
Beach.
Style.
So Wild Style, yeah. Wild Style? What the fuck was going on with Wild
It
Style?
was all over the place. I'm not gonna lie.
What was the storyline, Stu? Let's see if we can get something coherent from you, because I really
what
don't know.
I believe was they try to really talk about graph and the aspect of it and how it's coming about into society and all this stuff, but they had to throw in a fake love thing into
it
it,
was
which
weird.
didn't make no sense, kind of.
It
I
didn't
think
lead
all
to nothing.
Yes, and all I think it did at this point, like I said, because we all grown now and we think different, I think it just made bad character taste for certain kind of people and shit like that. But
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I said, it was an all over the place film, but it was the introduction to something new.
Yeah,
and
I got
ultimately,
you.
like I said, but our brains think so differently now. It could have been, not to sound negative and everything, but it could have just been like motherfuckers trying to get culture to benefit from. It could be anything.
Yeah,
you
they're trying to
understand?
benefit
That's
from
what I'm
whatever
saying.
they were doing.
You
but
don't
that's
know
not-
because
there's
we
nothing
don't.
wrong with that.
We're
to
nothing.
some degree.
We are not from that time, so it's hard to kind of get actual facts unless we speak from people that actually have involvement with that film. You know.
Yeah.
But like I said, it was still dope when I
When you watched it, when
I
you first
watched it. Yeah,
experienced
when I
it,
first
yeah.
experienced it, got into it, the whole coach and everything. Those guys made me who I
Yeah.
am today. You understand?
Yeah.
I have nothing against them, but I
Yeah.
just think they're stuck in a time that's
Yeah.
over,
But-
and they need to get over that shit.
I mean, it was dope. That shit didn't really inspire me as much. It was more like just experiencing it through life. Like I didn't watch none of the movies. Like that wasn't my shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Troy.
Nobody introduced me to it, and I just was like,
that's all it was. He
whatever.
didn't have good guidance.
Yeah, I know, it sucks.
It looks like he probably learned everything on his own before he.
pretty much
Oh,
just
wow.
with my friends that I started with.
But the Wild Style though, it had the thing that held it up. It had Fab Five Freddy. It had with Grandmaster Caz. It had mad rappers that I'm not even naming. It had fucking Pink. It had Zephyr. It had probably mad people that we don't even know
Who's
'cause
who,
we don't
yeah.
know by face. You know what I'm
It
saying? So-
actually had realistic people. In
no, it had all the real people
Yes.
that were in the game.
Yes.
Crazy Legs was in it,
Yes.
and mad other breakdance. So
Yes.
that was the dope part because it
Yeah.
kind of was like a semi documentary. Oh, that's still shit. Okay, hold on.
That's the chat, I believe.
Well, that's the
No, that's the
fucking timer.
no, because the chat would have rang on my phone. No, oh no, it is the chat.
Okay, it's a chat. All right, my bad, guys. How we
Wanna
still
go
going?
vote host via satellite?
We got 13 minutes? Nah, we got 13 minutes. All right.
All right.
Yeah, so as I was saying, so that was the dope aspect that it had everybody that was legitimately a part of the culture
Yes.
of hip hop
Yes.
and graffiti
Yes.
and breakdance, and it was all the people, the real players, but I felt like it was somebody that had a camera that had some type of connect in the scene, probably like Fab Five Freddy. I feel like he had a lot to do with that movie, even though I should have did more research to find out
Yeah, I
who really
think
did.
definitely Fab
I
Five
felt like
Freddy
he
was
did
like,
because he was in a lot
Yeah,
of scenes.
probably.
Yes.
And he was already popular mainstream.
Super
almost.
popular,
Yeah.
super popular. He's one of the he's a very
Well, he's just,
important
you know,
important dude.
Yes, exactly. Well, he's
Yeah.
DJ, right? I
As far
believe.
as yeah.
He was just like a scene guy, bro. He was just around connecting people. He did graffiti. I didn't know he even did graffiti because there was
Yeah,
a graph
that's
in the
fire.
movie. I didn't even
Yeah.
know that.
Yes.
That
So
was
shout to Fab Five because he's still around doing a lot of shit too, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But versus Beach Street. So Beach Street though, Beach Street had real actors. It had Ray Dawn Chong, who was like
come on.
killing the '80s. You know what I'm saying?
have
The
no idea.
female. You don't know who that is? I told you, Cheech and Chong's daughter.
Oh, Cheese and Chung's daughter.
The girl that went, the one that went after of trying to publicize the actual culture of
Yeah.
breakdancing and all
She
that.
was dope. So I had
Hip hop.
her. I had
It's
her.
really all hip hop.
I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta do a watch that movie and then come back to like really compare.
With what?
With,
Beach Street? But I thought
Wild
you
Style.
watched it, man.
Huh? No, I didn't
No,
watch
we
it, man. I
didn't
told
watch
you I
all of
didn't
it.
watch
You
it.
watching
He
Beach
got lazy.
Street?
He got
We
lazy.
started. I was falling
Yeah,
asleep.
he got lazy. He got lazy.
You piece of shit. All right, show's over, man. Fuck. Shit, I should have rolled a blunt. I ain't gonna fuck. I could roll still. All right, so you know what I'm gonna talk about? What y'all know about the Graph Tower, man? I forgot to bring that up last episode.
Graff Towers in L.A.
Yeah, man. Pull the mic back. You're talking too.
Why,
It sounds
man?
too loud, bro. You
yell.
sound too loud.
Wanna be
Just-
the loudest
No, my
one?
nigga. Everybody's sounding cool, but you're like fucking.
I'm too
Yeah,
close.
you keep pulling. Leave it.
Stop,
man.
leave it.
Stop, bro.
All right.
You're the only one that sounds too loud in the headphones. The Graph Tower.
The
What you
Graff
think about the Graff
Tower.
Tower?
I know that Words actually went on it, and that was
Wait,
segue.
in California?
Yes, somehow
hit
he
it?
was on it. He's hit it. Yeah.
Word? Oh shit! Shout the words, man.
Shout
Really?
to Words.
That's
And I
dope.
wanted to talk
Wow, I
about
didn't
Words
know.
I
too.
thought that was the Florida one.
No. We're talking
it's
about
the Cali one. that
Cali
has-
one, the
Okay.
one that's making the news. The Florida one, is that legal?
No.
I think he did the Florida one too, though.
No, he didn't do all of them.
I swear, I think he did both of
He
them.
probably did the Florida one.
He did both of them.
You sure?
There's only one way to find out.
All right, we're gonna find out. We
Gotta
gotta
ask
hit him up.
Yeah.
Did you do it? Words? All right, get back to us. So how do you feel about the tower, Stu? Did you peep it? Did you see any news about it? It's pretty interesting.
I
It's
seen
three
it. It
towers.
is interesting. I mean, we're graffiti writers, so every graffiti writer is gonna be interested because it's something that's getting recognition, and
Yeah.
I think something like that would definitely have to be done right, as in a way is for artists like to come off with. you would have to do it right in a certain way. Yeah, the big straight letter stomp.
I like the big straight letter crew
They
stomp.
did
It's more
it.
visible.
They did it
MTA,
right.
it's more
MSK.
Shout out to MTA.
MSK. They did it.
It's
OTR, I think. What was the other
Yeah,
one?
that's another
Yeah.
OTR's on. I think
big one.
merch or something, right? Yeah.
It's visible and it's dope. But you see, my thing with that is that they went over niggas that was already there before them.
Yeah, but
No,
when you
no,
do
no,
and that's the
stompers,
problem.
it's the same rules,
That's
bro,
not
on a
a
bigger
stomper,
level.
That's a fucking rolled up paint shit right there,
It's a
my nigga.
big straight letter stomper, bro. It's
Who
of
you
the
talking
crew.
about? What they did a gold down?
Yeah, they did
every
the
letter
crew,
went to every level.
crew shit.
Or
that
every
took
letter,
up
every floor?
5-6
Every floor,
floors.
Fuck it. I didn't see that. I didn't see it after.
They had each floor done, and then the crew letters, the straight letters came in. Boom, they rolled out the whole shit, and they did a
didn't
big
see that.
crew shit.
I
Yeah.
know they just caught some people there
Listen,
like
I
3
know
days
me-
ago.
They keep catching people. That shit is the wackest shit. Like the city is spending mad money. They putting up
just-
new
I know.
fences
Bro,
and,
it's a
and they,
private
they're doing
building.
like
No, it's been banned for
it's a
5
private
years.
building.
It's been
Like,
banned for 5
and
years.
They're using the public's money.
I know.
Tax money to put cops there.
They're not. Yeah.
Put up new
Well,
fencing
that's
and
been going on since civilization, since they created that system.
it's sad.
So
It's
it
so
is what it
stupid
is.
though. It's like it's abandoned. When the motherfucker, that's their business. They left it there unguarded,
You know.
and they gotta suffer the
Maybe
consequence.
they're going through stuff that they can't finish off the building. So
Yeah, they
But
could.
who the fuck are they?
And you know where it's
get
at too? It's
favoritism from
right
the whole
across the
city.
street from their Madison Square Garden. You know that?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, what's their
it's-
Madison
I
Staples
forgot.
Center?
It's
Arena,
some-
it's
not
an
Staples.
arena.
It's a newer one. It's a
It's
new
an
one.
arena.
It's
It's
literally.
Crypto.
No, that's where it's at. The
Yeah.
crypto fucking
Arena. Crypto
crypto arena. It's literally across the street. Like,
Oh what?
yeah, how crazy is that?
Yeah, we gotta go to
That's
LA.
a dope
That's
spot.
that's a high traffic.
That's a dope
yeah.
spot. Think about yeah,
Uh-huh.
bro. As far as some
Gotta-
graph shit.
We gotta touch down in Cali and to actually paint.
No, that's definitely dope, man.
At least cool. It's alright. I like
it
that.
is,
I like
but
that.
it is a little bit like overkill
dope,
with the
but I'm
way
saying
they
we gotta
keep
paint.
posting about it. But even that is just because it's the moment. But in as far as graph history, like that's pretty dope thing. It happened and it's gonna be a part of it.
Yeah, it's definitely a
It's
part
locked
of it.
in.
All right, so
But what I was gonna say, mentioning words, and I
Words.
think actually we're gonna talk about the Bowery Wall. We gotta talk about the Bowery Wall.
Bowery Wall.
Houston Bowery Wall, if you talk about words right now. I mean, he did this, it was last summer, and through some, whatever.
He used a lot of paint.
But he
Going
went
back and
in,
forth on that
and
wall.
he was
With
doing
Duster, right, or
mural level
bunch
fucking
of
graffiti, fucking
But, like,
character
coming
art.
back, that was crazy.
And
He mixed with art.
Yeah,
That's what
but
you call it. Cause
yeah,
you know
so
what?
I don't know what's his.
Nah, it was
Oh,
straight
yeah, fuck
graffiti
with it.
because it's
He does
illegal. So it's
graffiti
all
and-
art.
Yeah, but it's like his art style more than his like graffiti style.
No, he was. What he's doing? What his art style? What
He was doing the character.
That's like graffiti. That's not
Yeah, it is a
art.
graffiti character. I think.
I think he has two alter egos when it comes to that. I think he's words. He's words the graffiti artist because that's how I know him. Words the graffiti artist.
Yeah.
And
you
I
think-
think No Sleep is
The character you think is different?
Be creative on another art form and another level. That's what I believe.
Yeah, to more
I don't-
legitimize himself without it being like a criminal thing.
Yo,
Yes.
More
I believe
artistic
that.
level.
you know what I just realized, bro?
Huh.
You think he writes? I'm gonna ask him. You think he writes no sleep because when he sleeps he sees the shadow man and that's why he draws that? You know what they call it? The Hat Man. You heard about
I've
that
heard of
character?
that. I've heard of that. Yeah.
That character he draws
yeah.
is a scary
That-
character.
And the
people
Shadow
see,
Man.
bro. It's
And
called
the-
the
and-
Shadow Man.
yeah, it's like a shadow,
It's a hat
yeah.
man with a fucking top hat in the
That's
shadow.
that's a mythological type.
Yeah,
of,
yeah.
weird
I know
thing.
we
Crazy.
all go through our weird shit and all that, and I'm sure he's no different from everyone.
I'm saying, I
else in
wonder
the
if
world.
knows
For
that
sure,
crazy.
he's definitely like in tune with
He's
shit.
been through his.
But that's the
fair
shadow
share of
creature
craziness.
Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
the
he
top
hasn't
hat.
even thought of that though.
Maybe he's seen it in his subconscious.
Now
or
that
some
we
shit,
mention
you
it.
know?
But either way, what he did with that wall was dope. And now, I mean, the Bowery Wall is so lame. The murals and shit.
Oh, the wall, yeah, the mirror.
Legit lame. And they keep
Trash.
buffing it. Like, we hit it, the other people hit it, some other people hit it.
Keep hitting it. And by
I
the way,
only hit
we're
it
gonna
once.
keep hitting
I
it.
was glad. I was happy.
No,
to
we're
hit
gonna
it.
keep hitting it because no matter.
I did
what
it a
that-
bunch
Stu
of
has a
times.
vendetta now.
But either way, we're just doing an event. I think tomorrow, Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
And it's
Where?
him with Up Magazine, and they're selling some prints, and they're like I guess it's prints of the Bowery Wall.
Oh, like different stages.
Maybe he has.
I think he
different
just
images.
got one print.
You think so? No,
But that's all he showed. He might have more. He might have more. I'm
I
not
would
sure.
assume he would have more, right?
Yeah,
he hit
he-
that
well,
wall like fucking 20 times.
yeah.
Yeah, did mad crazy different things.
No, he did a lot of nice stuff.
He even got Duster to do things, right? Like Duster
Yeah, him
was
and Duster
warring.
were going to
Why
war
was
on
he
the
warring
wall.
with Duster,
I
bro?
don't know.
He was cracked-
But
he was cracked out,
we
bro.
the ones who put the
You
battery.
think Duster does crack?
No, I don't know about crack. But he does something.
Damn.
Just-
He really just talks out his ass. So he's just. But
Duster gotta be like 60.
Yeah,
Right?
he got to be really old.
I'm
How
sure he's older
old?
than
You
that.
I know he was real upset
Bro,
when we went. We
he was
did
in
the.
Star Wars, bro. Put the mic. Why you keep putting it closer, bro? Leave the mic. You want it closer to your mouth?
I guess.
That mic is getting low.
Well, we
Your
did-
mic is falling.
When we did the Graffiti Hall of Fame.
You met Duster?
No,
You met
but he was
Duster?
talking
I
mad
never
shit.
met him, but
He was talking mad shit in comments, like, bro,
He's
like
just a rambling
out of
nonsense
his
that doesn't
ass
make any
shit that he
sense, yeah.
didn't like.
you have to
Untrue
step to a
things.
person and want to find out where he was coming from. You
But then
understand?
after we did that, he was actually in the streets doing
was
little
actually-
tags.
That's what's up,
He
though.
started doing those
he
rollers.
was active after
He was
what, 30
active
years
after that.
That's
Yup.
how
40
you
years?
do it. He should
That's
thank
why
you.
we did it.
So I think
That's
Dustin,
a part
you
of the
owe us a thank you from actually bringing you back into
Come
graffiti
on,
world,
bro.
you know?
Come on. I was telling
I
Cab,
really
right?
believe that.
Tell me if you don't agree. If you don't catch a tag or if it has to be minimum tag within a year, right? You
Yeah.
can't claim I'm a graph writer.
You're
You
retired.
can say I did graffiti.
I
You
used
can't say I write graph.
Yeah, you're
If you haven't
used
caught a tag within a year, you get your fucking graph claiming revoked. You
You're
agree? You agree?
Yeah, it used to be.
Yeah. So all the old school dudes, I respect y'all. But if you didn't even
Bro.
catch at least a paint tag in the streets within a year, I don't want to
You can
hear.
stop- you can stop for a year or two and come back and all that. The point is
Yeah,
to be
I guess.
active. Not saying that you have to be 100% active. Fucking
Doing
Every
illegal
year-
shit
every year,
but you
but-
can do something, bro, to
Yes.
contribute to the game
yes,
without
contribute to the
actually
game and all that,
like.
yes. But if you only been active for a certain era
Yeah.
and that's it, you bro. It's
Seasonal.
over
If
for
you
you.
were seasonal.
Because
graffiti,
Not even
right?
seasonal. Seasonal was cool.
Nah,
I'm talking
but-
about years.
But I'm saying seasonal as in you just
You
was
can't
out
be
in
from
90,
that-
like Dope. Remember Dope?
Yes.
95. That's
yes.
it. He was only there for 95. That's it.
95, 94, 95.
That's it. That's it.
Maybe.
2 seasons maybe. But he was killed it for those 2 seasons. That's what I meant when I mean by season. He was only for like a
But bro,
season. or
every
two.
era has their time.
You remember
There's certain
SI or
riders,
SI?
And they don't
SI
come
was
back.
good for a
There's a
couple
lot of
Like
riders
2
that
seasons.
don't
They
come
go
back.
like one.
Like
Other
9
riders.
volt too. 9 volt probably had
Nah,
like 5
Steinvold
years.
was around for a minute.
Yeah,
Steinvold was around for a
Yeah,
minute.
right? He had at least 5
Yeah,
years.
I fucks with Steinvold. He's still around. Let's ask Stu some questions, man. We have a guest, man. Stu, man. When did you start writing graffiti, man? What years around? You don't have to be specific.
No, specific, like actually going outside and
Yeah.
fucking painting with I'm gonna say 93, 4.
Nice.
That's how I got my shit together with my actual name. You understand?
Yeah, of course.
You know, whatever. But I think my early ages of actually grabbing markers and a fucking spray can and going outside would probably be around 93.
So did you ever have a different tag?
Of course, bro, plenty.
What other tags
So
you had?
many, bro.
Trash.
Honestly,
What did you write? Come
What
on.
was it? I want to hear yours, Cab, and I want to hear
Oh,
one of
I
yours.
have-
I got one. I got a funny one when I was
had
like 10.
So many, bro. But
Give me a funny one. Give me a
my
funny one.
ultimate best one, and this is like when I first opened
Oh, I
up
know it.
I got one.
to graffiti. Like when I first seen graffiti, which obviously was the train era, was
Yeah,
the
yeah.
80s.
Okay.
I jacked a nigga name like every other toy.
who-
He had no idea what was going on. He
Yeah,
said,
he-
I'm just going to do this.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
Who?
Scene.
Oh, you wrote scene.
wrote
He was the
Wow,
scene too.
he's the original scene son.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Damn. What about you, Cap? I have a funny
I wrote before I wrote that what I write now, I wrote me, M-E, and I just
Oh,
thought
yeah?
that shit was whack and I had to change it.
one. All right.
Yeah.
This is
But I
like
went
too
through a
like
lot. I went through a
me,
few.
like I
really
thought like,
went
hey, I'm gonna write this is like it's mad like
Me.
mind fucky. Yeah, like it's
Okay.
just me. It's me that I
Shout out to
wrote
Spit
that.
Gems because he wrote for me.
Yeah, for me. That's a little it's a little throws it off a little
Yeah.
different.
I wrote, you know what my shit? I was 10 years old before I came out with Shaz. I wrote 40 ounce. And I would draw
Yo,
a
you
40.
gangster.
I didn't even drink ever, but I was like 10. I would draw 40, and I wrote 40 OZ.
That's pretty cool.
Right? That's
Uh-huh.
Shout out to the old tags, man. All right.
When I first started writing, I didn't have like a character. It was like a guy with a hoodie, and he was just standing there like a silhouette.
Or like the fucking, like the
Kinda.
words? Like
Yeah,
the,
kind of like the words thing, but it's a
it was
guy.
like silhouette.
it was like it was kind of a silhouette. It was like an outline, but then the hoodie was blackened in, and it had the pouch and the hands in the pouch.
What about the silhouette dude that has the gun or some shit? What's that? Remember, you seen that silhouette? It's like kind of like a top hat dude with like a gun or something. Remember, it's like a fucking silhouette, more of like.
I think
an outline,
like a-
just like
I
an
think you're
outline?
talking about the target practice guy.
No, man, it's just something I've seen recently.
I don't know.
Ooh, time. I already said. I already did it already. So second. All right, back to Stu, man. When did you
put
come
on
up with
another
AOB,
timer.
Stu?
AOB was something that came through down just like I said, I inherited AOB through my boy.
No, you didn't say that. When did you say that?
Oh,
Like I said,
you ain't catch my interview.
No, let me see.
You ain't catch my
I'm
interview.
sorry, man.
talking
I chill with you in real life, bro.
Yeah, you ain't catch my interview on Graph Champ.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yo, shout to
okay.
Graph Champs, man.
Yeah,
Shout to
so-
the
yes.
fucking
if you
vertical
want,
squirtical
so
SR.
we don't want to ask you the same questions Grab Chance asked you.
Yeah, I don't know, baby.
That's SR. He does a great
That
job at
doesn't.
that.
No, you can't say that.
I want to ask you. I'm going to ask you more
I
controversial
don't know these
things.
questions.
I want to
This
ask.
is my personal shit.
Man, go watch the episode on Graph Champs.
I'm with him right here, man.
No,
You could have
no.
given me a quick answer. Come
The
on, man. Don't do that.
The
Don't do that.
audience
I
is
inherited
bored
through
of
a
this
friend that
shit.
We both started doing graffiti.
Huh?
I inherited through my me
Okay.
and my boy. He came up with it. We started it. We did it. He no longer.
He didn't continue to write?
That's it. He's
That's
like,
crazy, right? That
since
happens.
back
That be
in the
happening.
days. You
That happened in
understand?
Cab, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much.
And
This
since
dude
I
I
kept-
started writing with don't write no
I
more.
kept going. I
Man, put
inherited.
the fucking mic back, man.
Oh my God,
Come
man.
on, yo, stop doing that, Cab.
It's all the
Nigga.
same, bro. Don't worry.
No, but it's not all the same.
It's not a big deal.
It is. It's not a big deal.
Anyway, Stu, who's your favorite writer doing it right now or in the last like 5-10 years?
That's
I
like
want
a
to ask
broad
him
question.
things
That's
that
a
is
broad
a hard question. No, okay.
I don't have favorite writers.
Because everybody
Your
wants
favorite,
to know
see,
that.
you don't see. That's not say. Who do you think is
doing their thing.
killing it or something?
Yeah.
Not favorite, because then the niggas like, oh, my
Yeah,
favorite.
I don't really have
Yeah,
favorites.
who's
at this
favorite?
point.
You know, like we're
there's
not.
no favorites no
You're
more.
not.
We're
who
not
you-
gonna shout
who-
nobody out.
Who besides people that you don't fuck with, you give a nod to? Because you got to give it up
Who's
to.
up? Who's
yeah,
up?
who
up?
who can you give it up to? If you, I'm saying you don't know them. You know what I'm saying? That's not like your mans and shit.
That I
you
know that I always see when I'm
You
out
see a
there
lot.
fucking-
Who do you see a lot?
fucking-
Yeah,
Honestly,
yeah. Let's be honest.
now that I see this constantly up would be either
I know who you're gonna say. If you don't say this, then
you're lying.
It's lying.
Let's see who you say.
I don't never lie. I don't never lie.
Everyone knows, and everybody been saying me the same shit too. Whenever we talk about it,
Being upwise, and I'm talking about everywhere.
Still wanna kill
Everything
time.
counts. Everything counts, man.
Everything counts. Just every word counts. Take your time, Stu.
Honestly, I would probably give it to
Ready?
probably give it an Anso.
We were waiting for that answer.
But they can't hear the fucking crowd.
I will-
They'll hear it when we know when we.
If we
edit
merge
it.
everything,
I
yeah.
would probably give it an Anso and write like
All around, you have to definitely.
yes, all around.
He'll
I'm
catch
talking
Mario
about
Tag.
Yeah, he's got the
This
most shit right
motherfucker
now.
being the
I'm
pistol
gonna
out.
probably have to give it to him.
For sure, doing the most.
Yes, maybe right behind him, and you're right because maybe the streets only. I will probably give it to like Nunn and Netta and
Nilo.
Yeah, and Dumb.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of
ACC
street
boys.
shit. They're doing it. No.
ACC
I don't know if you
boys,
say
yeah.
Nilo or Nilo.
I think it'd be my Nilo
I think it's
probably.
Nilo, yes.
Because he's Spanish,
The
definitely.
ACC
I don't know
boys,
him.
like,
Shout to
they-
Netta. I know Netta though.
Yes.
Shout to Netta. Netta's official.
All them.
And
Yeah,
you know-
shout out to them for
and-
coming back. They were
Absolutely,
they've been
that's
in
what I'm
this
saying,
for a
man.
long time.
That's good graffiti right there.
Yeah.
Shout to them.
Shout out to Dumb
But,
and
like,
shout out to good graffiti.
Nilo, was he around? I think he's. I could be
think he's fairly
mistaken.
new. I think
I don't. Yeah.
because he could have been
He
around.
could be an
but
older dude. That,
Yeah,
that
I
was
think
like,
he was
local,
like-
that wasn't.
that was a
Yeah,
local,
but
and
I
he
never
wasn't-
really heard of him.
He wasn't as active back then, for sure.
definitely wasn't.
But I
That's all.
remember him because I remember seeing the Nairo tags, and then when I first started seeing the Nilo, I thought it was Nairo with an upside down R.
Okay.
I was just bugging. I was just over analyzing shit. I'm trying to like figure what's what and what goes together.
Yeah,
So
but
I
it's
remember
weird.
seeing
Nairo
them.
does NR fillings though, which is weird.
But that's
Okay.
that old school mentality how they take one letter each, or first letter, middle letter, or
That's not. Yeah, that's rare though.
beginning
To
letter.
do the
It's-
one letter and then the middle letter
No,
is
it's-
usually the first two or the first and the
Oh,
last.
Shouts to Nairo. I would like to see him come back with those high fucking tags.
I mean,
the
he
little
does
fucking
little things here and there.
mosquito
He's
tags.
from like deep in Brooklyn, right?
I think he's from that side of town.
He was one of the first person to like go like hard, just doing high shit.
When you think he
constantly.
came out, Shaz?
He definitely older than me. I don't know.
What era you think he's like original?
I think early era,
gotta
probably
be
before me,
90s.
maybe
Early 90s?
early 90s, maybe. I don't know. I could be mistaken because I ain't gonna front. Like that part of Brooklyn, like Sunset Past.
Oh, that shit
like if
back
you don't really go out there, that's like a whole
It's a whole
other
world.
place that you would
Anything.
even like. Oh shit! Only dudes got mad ups out there only.
It's like going to Rockaway almost.
Yeah, but it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like I started working when I was working out there doing Amazon shit. Yeah. I didn't really go into the neighborhood like that, like Midwood and in the back streets
that
of
shit
Sunset.
crazy,
And
the back
I seen
door,
your
yeah,
shit. I
all
seen
that
you.
shit
You
up.
have some shit, EB, but it's still like mad shit down there.
Mm-hmm.
It's mad neighborhoods. The F line between there, then the Jewish neighborhood.
Gotta go everywhere.
So I don't know.
Everything
Dudes could be
counts.
out there for mad long, and then I'm like, oh okay. I didn't realize that you were doing things. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But that's how. You know what's the good thing about shit like that? When you do venture off to all these places, that's when you see who's really up.
Yeah,
that's what you gotta do. Yeah,
that's when you see who's really up.
Yeah.
Because you don't see that on the gram even. Like
no, yeah, definitely.
There's
You don't
a
see it on the
very,
gram. There's
like,
mad graph you do not see on the gram.
Photographers
Gram
do not really be everywhere.
The
like
gram is for herbs
for
and
what it
people
is.
that are
Like I
looking
feel
for
like
attention and
yes, they're lacking nowadays, kind of.
Yeah,
Even though there's a
majority
lot
of them.
good
There's,
ones,
yeah.
They put out a lot of content, but they're like somehow they don't get.
It's a lot of ground to cover, bro. I didn't even until I started working out there. I didn't realize like, oh shit, I was slacking out. Like I've never even really came all the way down 4th Ave and then went all the way up the hill, 5th Ave, 6th Ave, 7th Ave. Nigga, that shit goes to 20 Aves, bro. Did you know that? It goes 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. Yeah, 20 Aves, bro.
That's fire.
So think about that.
And look, he's just talking about like the main intersection. Imagine
Even
when
like
you start going through the cup
even like when I would go like on the BQE past, when you hit the BQE past like the Williamsburg and past.
Yeah,
like
going towards
when you go towards the Verrazano, that shit is like there's mad shit over there that I rarely see. It's fucking host, man. Stop.
Tell him stop calling the chat. You fucking the program up, man.
Yo, we don't want to hear you go get in the live, man.
Oh, you fucking the program up, host. We love you.
I'm gonna answer and tell him, yo, you're supposed to be in the live, man. You're not supposed to be in the chat. You guys ain't shit, man.
I come, man.
Click the link, man. Click the link, like, comment, subscribe.
Facts, man. Everything counts, man.
Let's get back to our talking.
You guys are about to get barred.
Yo, Os, we don't want to see no more pornos. We love you, bro. We love you, bro. Shout out to the goulash, bro. Alright, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, that part of Brooklyn, man, it's extensive. It's very extensive.
Yeah.
It's very extensive.
Even the highways up there, it's crazy.
The highway, the back streets, and then the other highway that I never knew of, the Prospect. Well, the Prospect is
Parkway?
Expressway. Yeah, I got you.
Oh, yeah, the one they call Coney Island.
He got ill ass high spot, and then Ansel hit it and used the same exact color schemes with the same exact triple yellow. It looks like y'all all put together, which is weird.
Oh, you talking about the little cutty right off the house? It's like a little cut walk.
We'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah, he's official. He's official. You know what I'm saying? What we're gonna say? Yeah, there's a lot of other shit that I've never seen. There's graffiti like Shot the Vase, R.I.P. He died.
Par's been moving around a lot.
Yeah, Par, you know.
Yeah,
Par's been doing a lot. Official, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's my boy.
Now he teamed up with these other guys. They're doing good. Sack and
Paul.
Sack and Muck.
Speaking of that, I want to go into that. So I was gonna say that I noticed. This is what I noticed. This is mad crazy, right? So your mic is falling, right, Stu? Damn, bro.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
Damn, you heard that shit?
Yeah, damn, bro. You want to try to fix it real quick?
No, it's fine. I got you.
Sure? No, it's not. It's not fun, bro.
No.
It's not, bro. It's not. Fix it. It's all right. We'll keep talking.
I got it. Look.
No, it's not. It's like you got it. It keeps going lower and lower and lower.
Yeah, this thing is fucking piece of shit.
Stick with us, peoples, because this is a work in progress. Trust me. On episode like 35, it's going to get really good, man. I'm telling you. We're in this episode 4.
This thing is a piece of fucking garbage.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Let it go.
It should be good, no? This stand is horrible. Horrible. Look at that. Fucking damn, son. Better, man.
Stick that shit right here.
No, that's what I was thinking. Like, put it in the drawer.
Oh, in the drawer, maybe.
Move up a little bit.
Oh, watch.
We're live and direct. Yeah,
That's fine. And then we'll put that.
pull it back.
That's it.
No, it's horrible. No,
it's good.
Oh my God, that's
It's
not
good. It's good. It's fine.
Oh my God, no, it's not.
Stop fucking.
What the?
Stop being dramatic.
Yo, guys, this shit is great stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right.
We're on fucking professionality.
All right.
It's raw entertainment. It's the best.
So this is what I wanted to talk about, man.
Best.
So, I know this, right? Oh my God, what are you doing? All right.
I'm trying.
It's working a little bit. And break it and just squeeze it. All right, boom. So then, put the mic there.
Don't touch that. Just turn the fucking mic in.
Yeah, right there. Now, maybe you might have to put it sideways so the mic.
Yeah, you go. Right there.
Yeah.
Yo.
All right, yeah. All right. So this is what I want to say. All right. So I noticed, right, when I was born, when I started writing in the 90s and shit, all the graffiti writers, like pretty much the 80s writers, They were most of them, I would say 90% of them bowed out. And not talking shit. You can fucking argue.
How many percentage?
80, 90.
80.
I say 90.
We talked about this.
I'm talking about as far
last
as like, they
episode.
didn't go past the 80s.
Yeah, nigga, you
At
talking about
least
99% of them.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, yeah.
Who from the 80s is bombing?
Hope, SP, Cost, fucking, who else? There's a lot of RD. All these
They don't
motherfuckers.
come on what?
No. I'm saying transition from the
At least they went to the
90s.
90s.
Oh,
the 90s.
oh.
Saying not many writers from the 80s transitioned past
Oh,
the
that's
80s.
a fact.
Once
Yeah.
that, like for a lot of graffiti writers
Yeah.
that bombed in the trains,
Yeah.
the trains was it.
That's it.
They didn't go past the trains.
Your time is
FN is still
over.
doing stickers now.
Who?
FN. FN had ill shit on the trains.
FN.
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 Basically like the swirly
I
signs.
think I know you're talking about.
GTA,
Yeah,
right?
swirly
GTA.
F.
The
Yeah.
fish fin, the fin,
Yeah,
the fish
so-
fin.
That's
Sorry.
what I wanted to say.
Like a Mr. Softy.
So I noticed, right?
Short
When I was
films.
bombing in that era, in the 90s, everybody that had ups, everybody that was all city, everybody that was killing shit was under 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the graffiti writers.
Yeah.
Now this era,
People
most of the
don't start
graffiti writers,
until, yeah.
Oh,
no, I won't say start, but most of the graffiti
Oh.
writers that are really doing a lot of damage are like in their 40s. It's kind
Yeah.
of crazy, or late 30s. Like back in the 90s, son, it was not. No, you were not seeing no 40-year-old graffiti
Yeah,
writers.
yeah.
Because then you would have. That means you were writing in 1971 or something. Think about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So nobody would know. No,
Now,
it's like
now
not like
a
that.
lot of writers
Now,
are
what the
in their
fuck? It's kind
30s
of
and
no,
40s.
yeah, bro. Like there's no 14-year-old killing shit.
Yeah.
That has an ill style.
There's like that,
Literally,
that
look.
one kid, Soner, he was making like viral videos.
Is he
and
real?
I think
Is
that
it
was
real?
fake.
I
I
think
think those
it's
are
fake.
Oh,
fake.
he still does his thing.
I think no, but you gotta. They must be buying their views, man. Just buy likes.
Oh, did they
I
do
mean,
it for?
it just got popular because it looked so
Maybe.
crazy.
Yeah, I think
like,
they
he was
did
a
it for
young ass
entertainment.
kid.
But
They did it for
or
entertainment.
or they
I believe.
bought
And
the
he did
views.
something real brazen, like he
They
was,
might
he
bought
was
the views, bro.
daytime
Don't
bombing and shit.
That's what I'm
Buy
saying.
views,
Listen,
bro.
I don't know what you guys' moms are buying from him.
No, you buy it. It's just
You got money? Where did the little kid get money?
Bro, it don't cost nothing. He looks like a little rich boy. You don't. He's a white kid
and like I said, this could be
that
staged.
buys.
It could be staged.
100, whatever
Be
the
safe.
case. I'm not talking about that's she. I'm not even going into the fucking corny ass Instagram. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about streets only right now. Streets.
Yeah. But I don't get
Not-
into corny graffiti. I just
Fake.
I don't pay attention
So
to
let me
it.
just finish the point, then you can
I'm
add
the best
that. So look,
Instagram writer
so
there is.
this era, right? You don't see fucking young graffiti writers.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, not
Like,
big.
look at
not
Stu.
little
Stu's
kids.
very active right now. Stu, how old are you? Around 65 right now?
Yeah, it's something like that.
66.
Close.
He was
Close.
hitting trains in
Close
74
to
in fucking
retirement.
Belgium, right?
Retirement age. For
No,
sure.
but you know, obviously you're not a spring chicken if
No.
you're writing in '93.
No.
So that's, am I right?
Yes.
You see, is there little kids like? Or it's like
Not that I know of. Not that I know of.
weird, right?
Yeah.
What is
The
that?
last time I probably met someone that was really young, that was active,
Who?
was probably SY, like the youngest kid.
Oh,
out
yeah,
there, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And that was what in
I look at that
2000.
He wasn't even that young though. He was 20.
I met him.
right?
He was 9. No,
What?
he was. He was definitely in his teens, bro.
Yeah, that didn't know.
He was teen.
Sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
But he wrote whack though. He
was
didn't
alright.
write.
But he developed really fast.
I understand that.
We're talking
but
about in
it
months.
wasn't that. Like I'm trying to say,
We're still
it was
talking
something
about
different about the '90s, bro. Because when did you develop that Stu style? At least when you were 15, nigga, or something, probably.
Yeah, it
Maybe
took
younger.
a few years. It looked nasty.
No, but when did that you create that style? When you were like fucking younger than 18,
I
right?
was young.
Right. Right. Every
I was
graffiti
young.
writer that blew
I
up
was in
came
my
up with
teens
this
for
style
sure,
before
yeah.
they were fucking
Oh
before
yeah,
they were 18. bro.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Remo,
Absolutely.
me,
Yeah.
every single person that I know
Yes.
that was bombing back in the days had that style when they were fucking 12,
Yes.
13,
Yeah, you
14.
can see my old shit. It looks
Yeah.
kind of like it.
But my shit always stood the same. It didn't develop something different. Mine always
but it
started with
got-
the
it
points
developed
and everything.
into it more,
It just
though.
developed
It grew.
cleaner. It
Yeah,
got
Clean,
cleaner.
clean, of course.
Some people actually changed their style.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of people.
I didn't change. Shaz didn't change his shit either.
I didn't change my style.
Yeah.
No, but I did.
But
I
I
never
had one
did.
style.
You did a couple different styles. You did the.
I did a
There's
few
the
different
wiggly one. You did.
I did.
Tag style was different in the
That's
beginning.
my tag, yes. It definitely changed the tag itself.
I'm
My
Actually,
tag was always the same.
yes.
Shout to YE though.
Yes. Shout out to the bro YE. You already know BX.
So let's bring up some little funny stuff. Not funny stuff,
there's
but like
funny
interesting stuff about the M Pit. Remember the M Pit when Misery was battling YE?
Oh, that's the end. The
We
end.
didn't know.
The
I
end.
never met Stu, but we had mad. Yo, it was funny. He would be like, "Yo, where do you think? You think they live? They definitely live across in Roosevelt Island." Yo, we knew we knew somebody lived in Roosevelt Island.
It's amazing.
And look, right? There was somebody had connected to Roosevelt. We knew something was Roosevelt Island. We knew something was like they're definitely like uptown because they're across the water. We were thinking of that shit because everything was on the water. And the Misery was like battling YE.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, yes, I remember. that
They
shit.
battled for that.
Those were
It was like I never ending
those were
battle.
both of your partner, but y'all
Yeah, and they luckily they never, because probably why you would have probably fucked Misery up.
Yo, we used to be on the hunt,
He
but
was in the live one.
in those same time, that's a fact. Shout out to Misery, man. Hope
Why he was a big guy back in the days.
you know, it was just different because it was
He
a
was cool.
different time.
He was very cool.
Why he's a very humble, chill ass.
He was cool back then, though. I
I'm sure
remember, 'cause I
he
met him
get
at
busy,
I met him at Scrapyard when I was young, but he wasn't like an aggressive. There was a lot of aggressive graffiti writers back in the '90s. He definitely wasn't in a bad, and not in a bad way. He was very cool. You know what I mean?
He's like a big.
Compared to, let me say, compared to other Bronx graffiti writers, they were the most aggressive, bro. They were like uptown Bronx.
Yeah.
What?
Different time.
All my BRT, I shout out those. That's my fan, bro. Luckily they were my fan. They were mad aggressive.
I didn't get to mix in with them until after.
Yeah, later, but they were still aggressive though. How aggressive?
Yeah, I didn't really know any of them either, but for the stories of hanging out with some of my Bronx niggas and all that, you know, even though, and you gotta understand, they were local too. No matter if they were still local, there was, you know.
Just a wild.
But yeah, it's the Wild Wild West over there. And look at it now.
It still is.
And look at it now. It's the worst
I think it's
place.
worse, right?
The worst
It
place
might
in
be
the city.
worse. It just might be dumber.
That's what I think.
I feel like they were more clever back then. Now it's like more.
I learned a lot from
Wild,
my Bronx
bro.
peoples, bro. I
Yeah.
learned a lot of racking techniques. I learned a lot of
They were pioneers.
And you
in a
got
lot
to-
of that shit.
and
They
you
were
got
the
to
first
meet good
ones to do
people.
it.
They discovered kills. There's a lot of things they did, bro.
Yes,
So,
But listen,
See if this thing is
evolution of hip hop. The
yeah,
Bronx.
right. Oh, and it was born up. And
Alley Hugo, who's that?
There's
Fuck
some
yeah.
people that might argue
On the
and say
beers.
it was discovered in Queens. Some people will
But
say
we
that.
Like
we don't
me,
care
host
about
the
the
aggressor.
I guess.
Host the aggressor.
I'm
What
fucking
you
sweating,
guys
bro.
saying?
What do you say?
That's why he has the mask on. He's hiding the silver hair.
Silver fucking fox. Why is he?
Yeah, Silver
Yeah,
Surfer,
we're all
nigga.
fucking
That's
all this
tight.
shit.
Yeah, man. Yo, you're
I'm
blocking.
straight.
You're blocking,
Yo.
Kev.
Yeah, I'm just. Nah, you can still see you guys. I'm just scrolling. LST, what is it?
Let's see. What else can we?
Pass me a Heineken. Yo, your boy Banani. Shouts to Banani, man. The guy's a dope
What's the
producer and all
difference
that.
between a king and somebody that's all city? Or are they the same?
Talk about the house
Can
and
you be
wall.
one without the other? And can you be one without the other?
I mean, listen,
And I'll give you my little.
we all look at it different. So a king, I think,
Yo,
is just some
who the
bullshit
fuck-
shit niggas make up to
who the
justify
fuck
that they
is
think they're
Gwenda?
better than others. But your work is what proves that you're
Vasquez.
who you
Yo,
are.
Who's
You know what I'm
Gwenda
saying?
Vasquez?
And all city is a title that you could get. You can only get through other people.
Shouts to you, Gwenda.
Cabbage drunk. Keep going.
That's what it's trying to do.
Yeah, so like I said, I don't believe in that king shit. I think that's just something niggas made up for ego and just to
Who
talk
is the king?
shit.
That's why he don't believe in that shit. No,
Think
it's
so?
just too-
Yeah, I believe so. Cause bro, there's like, think about it. I mean, listen, yes, there's people from different times that are still going, and
It's
then
hard to
obviously
really narrow it down.
it's hard to really narrow it down because there's been a lot of dope graffiti right. If you really want to narrow it down, if you really want to narrow it down, so you even use that title, bro, who's the real king? Who's actually still doing
I
it
know
from
what
the
you're
time that
thinking.
started till now?
Coke been doing it since the
alright,
train.
So that means only one person, because Cope is the only nigga from
So let me-
a time,
let me
from a long time to now that's actually still painting.
But-
Let me clarify that question. I don't mean like king of all kings. I mean like a king of the end line, the king of
There's many
Broadway.
kings in graffiti, right?
Yeah, people are not.
Did you hear? You didn't hear the question? Did you hear the question?
Yes, I got it. But there's many kings, but the original Kang is Kang.
Okay, shout
Shout out
to
to
Kang.
Kang.
Rest in peace, Kang, man.
Word up.
We're never gonna tell you. Hold on, we're not gonna blow it up.
It's
We're never gonna know the story.
That's
until
not
they're
even,
gone.
doesn't even show on that
Yeah,
one.
you
It probably
can't
show
even
on
see
that
it.
one.
But you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, who really started putting King in their shit first? Was it Cope or was it Kez? Thinking about
No, there's definitely somebody before that. Come on.
There gotta be
King?
Coke, but
That's
it's
like a-
everybody.
But like, no, but I'm talking about like constantly jocked it in
There's no
their
way-
field.
there's no way
I'm
it's
talking about
supposed to be
Latin King definitely did that before.
but I'm talking about graffiti. Bro. We're
Everybody
not talking about that.
I think a lot of people do it.
It's just, yeah, that's too.
So, I
I'm talking about like actually rolling,
That's like
constantly
saying,
putting
who
in
made
their
up triple?
shit.
Yeah, that's.
We know it was in
We gotta do
somewhere,
it in
but-
depth. We gotta do it in depth.
Yeah. Listen, like I said, King is a big title. King is a big title. A lot of niggas make king moves. A lot of niggas did their thing. So whoever wants to use it, it is what it is. It's fucking use the king title.
Can you be a self-proclaimed, or does it have to be? You have to be crowned. You think?
You always gotta be crowned. You always gotta be crowned the king. You always gotta be crowned all city. You always gotta be crowned that nigga
I
in
don't agree
graffiti,
with
and
that
that's
too
it.
much, but-
You cannot self-claim yourself.
Okay, you can self-claim all
No,
city.
you can't.
No, because
No,
it's
you
the
can't.
thing.
No,
Once
you
you go
can't.
all city, you start writing all city.
And then even like
right?
I don't care, but that's just something you
Some people
do.
do it fucking too fast though.
Kes self-claimed the king. He self-claimed it.
But he's the only king though.
But he self-claimed that, like, I'm
I
king.
guess.
And everyone's like,
Nobody
yeah,
did it king though.
But he did it for
But
a
you know
reason.
what I mean?
He was the first king.
He was the first king.
And the only.
That's what I just
said.
said.
He's the only king I recognize,
Like I
man.
Yeah,
Straight up, bro.
fuck Marvel and all that.
Straight fuck Marvel. Shout out to the motherfucking
Who else was
King
king?
Pen 5,
There was-
man.
Who else is
There
king?
was a king, one of those Asian dynasties.
Never. No. You know what's crazy? So look, you know what I used to think was all city? Oh look, the man, fix the mic, bro.
It's alright, I got it.
No,
It's
that
working.
shit is true cripple,
Bro, it doesn't matter.
No,
It
I'm
works.
sorry. I'm sorry,
It works.
Tricky did you dirty like this.
It's alright, bro.
Nah. Well, you know what I actually consider all city? Which was like I took it from the train era. All city to me back in the days was hitting every train line.
Well, that's how
That's
they
what
made
it
it up
used to be.
in that time.
Back in the 90s, before
You had to hit all the train
all
lines.
the train lines
That's
was all city. That's what
Yes,
that was all city to me.
absolutely.
That
And
makes
that was
sense,
in that
though. It should
era.
still be
'Cause
that
that's all it
It should
was.
still be that way, but you can count it as train lines on the local streets, above ground,
That's
below
what I
ground,
still
whatever.
count it like that.
Yeah,
but
it should be.
It's so expensive, bro. The city to really go all city, ooh,
A lot of dedication, a lot of
It's a
work.
lot of
Like,
work.
all those trains go into the boroughs too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every
So-
line, every
so
train
you-
Well,
line.
not every
At
line
least you
connects
gotta
with-
hit it somewhere on the line. You don't gotta hit it in
like
every
a lot.
borough.
Yeah, of course. No, every borough. You have to hit every borough.
I mean, you gotta hit every borough, but not the line in every borough.
Yeah.
Okay,
was
so
the
you gotta
point.
hit
Hit
every
every
borough,
line.
and you gotta hit every line in every
Yeah.
borough. So if,
Or
so,
city.
so if the A line goes from the Bronx down into the city, down into
No, because the city
Brooklyn.
just counts. City, it's
okay,
already
so you
it
just gotta hit
encompasses
the A
match.
line one time.
No, I feel like you gotta hit that. You know, it's extensive.
It's always constant and it's always
Yeah.
repetitive.
It never really
Yeah,
stops.
you
right?
gotta keep going, but
Yes.
still.
No, but you have a one run
I'm
and you
trying
go
to
city and
like,
hold
let's
it
try
down.
and like narrow it down to like
No,
certain-
every train line, like basically all the tunnels. You don't hit along the lines. Hit. There's a lot of.
That's it. But we're talking about trains. We never got to really experience. I did a little
Damn,
train.
bro, you gotta fix your mic.
Not nothing
Fix your
crazy,
mic, please.
But I
Look
don't
at
know.
this shit.
I can hear it fine though.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh,
It's
man,
fine.
I'm sorry, Stu. We'll have it better next
Yeah,
time. we
the
come
train era is something that you have got to have been there and to, you know what I'm
on. I wish I
saying?
was there, man.
Yeah, the train era felt like it was dope. But I ultimately think the 90s is the best graffiti era in all time.
Absolutely.
The 90s, I don't care what anyone says. It doesn't make sense. Styles was already evolved.
Yeah.
It was clean. There was a bunch of ill niggas bombing. And I don't think no era had that yet.
I was telling.
But the 90s.
I was telling Cab, right?
Because even now, think about it.
What?
Graffiti now, right now, in 2024, it's trash. It's disgusting. Nothing but a bunch of dirty ass.
I don't think
It's
it is.
whack,
See,
bro.
I don't like that.
Are you saying
I don't
that
like
you're talking shit by yourself?
No,
man?
I'm not.
Man,
No,
I
I'm
don't
not.
like that because it's just there is good
No,
shit and there's
come on,
bad
Stu.
shit.
There's a lot of whack shit, but
Yeah,
there was a
there's
lot of
a
whack
lot.
shit in every era.
But there's a lot of good shit still going
No,
on.
no, there's still
Like,
shit. Come on,
bro,
stop it.
Yeah, when the
Weird.
90s niggas come up.
But what,
No.
what you were saying about what we just said, because I wanted to touch on that subject. What were you just saying? What you just brought up. You were just saying the 90s era,
Yeah.
right? I was telling Kat
That's the best ever.
that was the era that it's. You know why it was a special era? Because it was the first era of street bombing.
Yeah, it was mostly street.
Think
bombing.
about it, Stu.
No, evolution of graffiti was
Yeah,
street
that's
bombing.
okay.
Niggas bombed in
No.
the streets
And what
first.
came-
That's what I mean. The
Street bombing
90s
is
was the
like-
first
yeah.
era of street bombing because before the 90s, it was the trains. Nobody was really hitting the streets.
Yeah,
Nobody
Yes,
was
there
street
were. In
bombing.
the 70s and the
No, but it
Bro,
wasn't. It was different, dude. It was people were concentrating
still
on
hitting-
the trains.
only in the 80s.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
insides and shit like that too.
But once the train died, that's when street bombing was born.
No, that's when street bombing came back. Because the train was
I wouldn't say
done.
came back, bro, because nobody was really. It was different. It was more neighborhood bombing.
that day-
Nobody was going to multiple.
I think you're right though, because it started.
Going to different neighborhoods is what makes you a different kind of writer.
Yeah, all city.
Yeah.
There's always locals. There's
Yeah,
always
everything
locals
was
in
local
every
back in the
borough,
day, too.
in every state, in
When I
every.
was
There's
growing
always
up, everyone was
locals.
local. And-
Exactly.
and I knew.
There's nothing wrong with people.
That's why I laugh when a lot of, even now to this day, a lot of these writers they claim to be somebody they not.
Yeah, but who cares?
Like
though?
I mean, you don't care. But why fool? Why try to fool the system? Pretty much.
That's how, bro. You acting like we're fucking around a bunch of stand-up people.
There you go. Okay.
Graffiti writers are scumbag pieces of shit. Can't handle a fucking
I'm sure a big
real
percentage.
reality.
I'm sure a big
Probably
percentage.
85%.
Probably
So you gotta
more.
take that into account. You know, take into fucking mental health. Take into drug addict. So there's not really a lot, you know. Luckily, you've been a fucking, you know, blessed to keep yourself around good people. But how many fucking graffiti writers you know that be around just bozos all day, and that's it. That's their life, just fucking bozo graffiti art, graffiti.
Yeah, I
You
guess.
can't put too much weight into it. I don't think, bro. You know, you know what you did, and you know what you're doing, and who you know. You have a standard that you keep up. And
Yeah, I think that's ultimately what it is. Then I think everyone has their own way of just, you know.
It's like this. I'm bringing it perfect, right? Because graffiti is like your own brand. Each graffiti writer is like your own brand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about, so it's like when niggas see a STU brand, they know, like, it's like seeing a Timberland or fucking, you know what I'm saying? Seeing something like, oh, I know that
So
shit.
Stu is like
Like-
Louis Vuitton.
I'm top designer.
No, but I wouldn't say top. No, I would just watch. See, look, no, I wouldn't say top because that shit sucks. You know, designer's expensive,
I'm Ralph.
but it's
Call
trash.
myself Ralph. I'm Ralph.
I say Timberland because that shit, or Red Wing, or something that's like, you know.
Red Wing, that's disrespectful.
Red Wing's a
Timeless.
bargain.
Yeah.
Red Wing is the best fucking work boot there is, bro.
Oh, we ain't working.
Yeah, but it's not
working.
Tim's. It's not Tim's.
Okay, I said Tim's at first. What I'm saying
Got work
is,
sneakers,
what
not
I'm
work
saying
boots.
is, when you create your brand, whatever, you know, and as far as your brand, people look at it and know that it's not that's not no bullshit. That's some official shit. Yeah,
Yes,
that's what
it's the
I'm
Ralph
saying.
Lauren of Graff.
Yeah, okay, yeah, it's chaps.
Chaps. Chaps.
You chaps, man. You're
Polo jeans, boy.
You're polo jeans, bro. You're
Nah,
not.
you're fucking Uspo. We want to be.
Oh,
damn. Shots fired,
Bro, your
shots fired.
Skechers, fucking Britney Spears, fucking roller skater Skechers.
Damn. You know,
Beat that.
I seen Snoop Dogg was in a Skechers episode.
Yeah, he reps
Commercial.
Skechers heavy, bro.
Right?
Snoop Dogg is a fucking sellout.
Yeah.
That was Snoop, you fucking
That's a
sellout.
Snoop you sell out.
You fucking murderer.
He's a murderer, right? No, he did that. It was manslaughter.
Hey, that's you. What do you think manslaughter is?
Self-
Murder,
self-defense.
nigga. Fuck
That's
is it?
self-defense. No, manslaughter and murder is two different things.
When
bro.
you kill someone, it's murder to me.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Because murder is like undeserved, unjustified. That's
No,
murder.
that's not true.
Murder is like
No.
killing somebody weaker than you.
That's just another word, bro.
You know?
Another word.
In combat, nigga, you die. That's not murder, bro. That's like
You murdered a fucking
you
soldier.
took an L, bro.
No, you shut up. What are you talking about?